Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Janice. So today I thought it'd be fun to kind of do like a healthy haul of some products I've been loving the last month. So I have some fitness products, clothing, also some supplements, and I'll maybe mention a few food items I'm really loving. So first up, I just want to shout out a company, the Matcha Reserve. So I'll show you the products close up that they sent me. So they offered to send me a few products to try out and just give my honest review and feedback. So in no way is this video sponsored. I do have a coupon code for you guys. The coupon code, I'll put it down here, is just Super Janice. So that will get you 15% off your order. So this company makes very clean, high grade, non-GMO, just very like healthy supplements. I would highly recommend this company. It actually, their products blew me away. So they sent me a tea to try. Again, I'm going to show you this close up. I have an Adaptogen powder, and also, which I was really excited about because I'm trying to give up coffee. I got some organic matcha and a little Matcha Whisk. I always wanted one of these. So with the matcha, you really want to make sure you're buying like a super high grade, organic, ceremonial type matcha. So I'll show you how I use it. So first up, the Matcha Reserve sent me this Superfood detox tea. So this isn't one of those skinny teas. This is just a very healthy herbal tea that you can have in the morning or the evening. This is delicious, you guys. I've been having this every day. I love it, love it, love it. If you like David's tea, you will love this. I'll show you the ingredients on the back. Marigold petals, there's fruit tea, so rosehip, blackcurrant, apples, berry leaves, lemongrass, burdock root, rosehip, and green and white tea. It is so delicious. It's really, really nice just if you're craving something a little bit sweet, but it just tastes very clean and pure. I really, really love this. I'll definitely repurchase this. It's great to actually like even keep at your work, and then if you're craving something sweet in the afternoon, you can have this, especially if it's still cold out. So this is like a superfood detox tea. All of those ingredients kind of help promote clear, healthy skin. Obviously, your diet has to be on point too. And then next up, I was really excited. I always wanted one of these little matcha whisks. So I just used it this morning for the first time. This matcha is really good. So I've read before, you have to be very careful where you're buying your matcha from. To be very pure and safe and healthy for you, it has to be ceremonial grade matcha from Japan. So this is non-GMO, organic. The Matcha Reserve sources everything in really small batches. It's very fresh. Matcha in general is pretty expensive if you get a good quality, but this should have no kind of like that fishy taste or smell. Sometimes I'm a little suspicious when I've got it at Starbucks, it kind of smells bad, and I'm thinking, okay, obviously if they're selling it on such a grand scale, probably the quality of matcha that they're using is not the best. That's just my guess. I don't know that for sure. This is really, really good, you guys. It should have kind of like mildly grassy type taste to it. This is really like velvety and smooth. I really, really like this. So I'm gonna show how I use that in a second. And then the next product they sent me is the Organic Skinny Blend. So this is just a powder that you can add to smoothies, yogurt, baking, maybe like acai bowls. That's probably what I'm gonna add it to this morning. So this product is called Hey Good Looking Organic Skinny Blend. So it's a powder that you can add to any type of food. So whether it's your smoothie, you just want to add it to your water. I'm probably going to put it in with an acai bowl this morning. So the ingredients are organic moringa. So that has like a high level of antioxidants. It boosts your immune system, really super high in vitamin C and A. We have the organic coconut that is full of really healthy fats, so it'll keep you full longer, and the organic ashwagandha. So ashwagandha, if you've never had it, it's an adaptogen, and basically that just means it helps your body manage stress. So it's gonna help lower your blood sugar and cortisol. So this is a really, really, it's like a superfood powder. I'll show you the back. Oh yeah, I could have just turned it over to show you. So I'm gonna try making the matcha for the first time. So I'm supposed to add 1 teaspoon of the matcha, into this, and then I have 2 ounces of pre-boiling water in my blender bottle right here, and then you're gonna whisk it in a W formation, and it comes with this cute little whisk. I always wanted one of these. Can you guys tell me, do you how do you wash this? I'm assuming you just maybe rinse it and let it dry again, and then maybe store it in the case. If you guys have one of these, can you let me know? Okay, so this is supposed to be the highest grade premium ceremonial matcha from Japan. It's only produced in very small batches to keep it very fresh. The green color, wow. It's not picking up on camera, so it's a little cloudy today. It's beautiful though. And it smells very nice and grassy, not that fishy type of smell. So I would really warn you, I think in the past when I've bought matcha, it didn't smell too nice. I would really recommend you invest in a premium matcha. I'm gonna leave my coupon code for this down below, guys. This is not sponsored, it's just to save you money. So let's add, it says you can add half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon, so that's almost gonna be 1 teaspoon. I'll put a little bit more. And then you're just supposed to, with the whisk, just kind of break up if there's any little clumps in the powder. And then I'm gonna add the water. It's just pre-boiling, so not boiling. And then we're just gonna whisk it fast. So you're just kind of going in that back and forth motion like a W, not in circles. And you're just supposed to whisk it until it gets frothy on the top, and then obviously until all the little clumps of the powder break up. Yeah, I can tell this is a really, really good quality. It's very silky smooth, smells very clean. I find if you haven't had matcha before, I'm pretty new to it. I find with coffee, that caffeine, it kind of gives you that rush of energy, and then you kind of crash and burn after that. Matcha, I think it's a very clean, smooth source of energy, makes you very alert and crisp. It's just a different type of energy in my opinion. Okay, that's good. So you can see it's a little bit frothy on top. So now this is basically your matcha shot prepared. So then you can do what you choose with this. So you can add this to ice, maybe make like an iced latte. If you want to add this to a smoothie, you could let it sit and cool and then make like a smoothie bowl. That's really good. You can make matcha energy bites, lots of different things. I think today I feel like an iced matcha, so I'm gonna do that. So into my Vitamix, I'm just gonna put 1 cup of cashew milk. Preferably, I would like to have coconut milk. I thought we had some. We're a little bit, I guess we're out and need to go grocery shopping. So I'm just gonna put the cashew milk. That's gonna be really nice and creamy. So next I'll add the shot of matcha. I put about 3 or 4 ice cubes in there. We're gonna add this. It's still a little bit warm. And then if you want to make it a little bit sweeter, you could add maybe a little stevia or agave. I'm not a huge fan of stevia, but I might add a little agave. You could also put a little cinnamon in, whatever you like. So if you guys haven't had matcha before, it is like a nice kind of a grassy taste. If it tastes too fishy, in my opinion, you probably didn't get a good quality matcha. So I just added a little bit of the agave, organic. Now we're gonna blend it up. I'll show you when it's all done. So now I'm just gonna pour it into a glass with some more ice. I don't know why oh yeah, you can see it's nice and silky. So that is a good indication that this is a high grade matcha. So I just added a little bit more ice. I don't know, for some reason, normally I like warm things in the morning. I feel like something cold. Just gonna stir it around. And then let's taste it. Oh yeah, it's really good. It might need a little bit more sweetener, but I can tell it's a nice taste, not fishy at all. You can tell this is a really, really high quality, clean product. I'm gonna add maybe a little bit of stevia, and I'll let you know how it is. Vitamix, I added a banana, some cashew milk, an acai packet, and then I put in that organic skinny blend powder that I just showed you. So I'm gonna blend it all up. I'll show you what it looks like, and then you can add some stuff on top. So here's the acai bowl when it's all blended up. So the base is what I just showed you in the blender. I added some blackberries, chia, flax seeds, and coconut. This is gonna be delicious. If you want it even a little bit sweeter, you could, again, drizzle some agave or some honey on top of it, even fresh maple syrup, whatever you choose. To me, with the banana in there, it's usually sweet enough. So their company is great. They have lots of vegan products. The tea is really, really good. If you guys are a fan of David's tea, you will like this. I find it's really good if you just want something sweet kind of in the afternoon, a little pick-me-up. That's great. I'm really trying to kick the coffee habit. I actually contacted a hypnotist, you guys. Like, you know you're in trouble when you are contemplating going to a hypnotist to cut the coffee. So I don't know. Hopefully I can do it on my own. If not, I'm going to reach out to this guy. He's supposed to call me back next week. So next up, we have, this is another product by Agent Nature. This is her Holi Youth Oceanic Adaptogen. So I'm an idiot. I didn't really read it properly, and this is not a vegan product. So there is marine collagen in this. So just a heads up if you are vegan. So this is a good example of a product I would still choose to use because I think it is beneficial. I know the owner does, beyond the normal amount of research into what is good for somebody or not. On the back, it just says, our powerful adaptogenic blend helps to ensure you're radiating vibrant health from the inside out. So you can just add this to hot water, a smoothie, cereal, whatever. So I've been using that. I would say, I feel like between this and this, I don't know, I think my skin has been looking pretty healthy and glowy lately. Also to my naturopath at the beginning of the winter, or I guess back in the fall when I saw him, he said to be taking 4,000 units of vitamin D, which was probably like double or even triple kind of what I was taking in the past. And I will say that helped me immensely. This winter was pretty harsh, and I didn't feel like I was like suffering from like that seasonal affective disorder. I felt like even though the weather was bad, I didn't really like the winter. I didn't feel sad or depressed or anything like that. So I really think it helped with my mood and my skin. Next up, I've mentioned this before, but I have to shout it out again, is the hip thruster loop by Bret Contreras. So the resistance of this band for like hip thrust and there's so many like band assisted exercises is really, really strong. It never rolls over. It has rubber on the inside, so it really grips your legs. I love this, and I also love his Booty by Bret program. It's a program you can sign up for every month, and then you get your workouts for the month. So I really, really like that. Okay, next up, I have another shoe from Vivo Barefoot. You guys, if you've watched any of my videos in the past, I love, love, love their barefoot shoes because you get the benefit of a barefoot thin sole, but it's not like those vibrant toe shoes, which personally, I don't really think I would wear them to the gym. I know they are really good for your feet too. These, in my opinion, are just more stylish. So, and this particular style is the Kanna knit shoe. I think that's what it's called. Kanna sock knit, and it retails for $208 Canadian. So guys, I'll just warn you, if you're interested in Vivo Barefoot, when they launch a new product, it sells out very quickly. They don't make huge batches, so you got to jump on it right away. So it retails for $208. Yes, their shoes are a bit expensive, but they are a million times worth it, especially if you're like me, you kind of have wide feet, you have bunions, anything like that. I mean, anybody will benefit from a barefoot shoe, but especially if you have wide feet and you do a lot of walking. Like for my job, I sit all day, so and I refuse to have a car. My boyfriend has a car, so between us, we don't need two cars out. So my days off, I walk so much, so I need a comfy shoe. And I'm taking the subway, I'm running up and down stairs. So this is an amazing shoe. So you can see it's very wide in the toe box, and it's a little bit more stylish with the gold detail here. So you can just adjust them. I will say, so I got the equivalent of a woman's size 9. Like, I'm in regular shoes, I always say I'm 8.5 to 9. So I'm a size 40 in this. This is a little bit roomier than the other shoes. I will say though, this is by far the most comfy shoe of theirs that I own. I think in the past now I've owned 6 different pairs of Vivos, and these are my favorite. They're so comfy, so lightweight. I mean, the shoe goes like this. This is how your foot is supposed to move. You can really spread your toes out, plant your big toe, activate those glutes. Girls, you want big glutes? Get some of these. This will help you so much in like those like body pump type classes. Anything where you're like jumping up and down. I just love the barefoot shoes. I still need to get used to running in them. I mean, you wouldn't run in something like this. Some of the other ones you might be able to, but I have to kind of work up to that. I'm not really the best runner. I just love this shoe. Also, just recently on YouTube, this company put out, it's only 8 or 9 minute little documentary called SHOESPIRACY. So I would encourage you all to go watch that. Kind of on the benefits of this, especially if you have little kids. You should introduce them to this brand of shoes. Basically, like, let them go barefoot as long as possible, but definitely as they're growing and developing, they need barefoot shoes. So I'm gonna put the link to that video in the down bar. So on the subject of feet, if you guys don't own toe spacers, get them. You can get them off Amazon, or in most pharmacies they have them. So when you come at home at night after you shower, just as you're relaxing, just put these on, and then it helps spread your toes out, helps prevent bunions. It puts your feet back into a natural position. So use these. I like using these at night. You can even sleep with them on. Obviously, they probably will come off a little bit, but there's other ones I have that can fit inside your socks. You can wear them during the day or at night and put a pair of socks on while you're sleeping. Also invest in a lacrosse ball. Obviously, get this at like any sporting or like home hardware type store. And then you can just roll out your feet. It's very hard, so it gives a good massage, especially under the big toe joints. It's really good. So, I mean, these are very cheap. You definitely should invest in these. So this, I think, is my favorite legging that I bought this month. I showed it in another try-on video when I was at Lululemon. It is the Still Mine Crop, 23 inches. And I actually saw Trisha Paytas wearing these. I mean, she's been on her fitness grind lately. Never would have thought I would like be looking at her for advice on leggings to wear to the gym, but good for her. So yeah, these are like a line pants, but the front, I don't know if you can notice, it's kind of like a V taper. So when you have them on, it makes your waist look really tiny. And they're super comfy, and they fit true to size. I think in that video I said I had to end up getting a size 8. They didn't have 6. So this one is a little big on me. Ideally I'd be size 6, but they had black and gray. So hopefully they still have them on their website, because I love these. These have been my favorite leggings this month. And then at Lululemon too, I was on the hunt for just some good, like a plain white and a plain black basic tank. And okay, I'll show you. Yeah, these are called the Love Tank Pleated, and they're only $38 Canadian, which for Lululemon, that is a very good price point. So I got size 4. So, I mean, it's one of those tops. I think it can kind of fit however you want. I mean, size down if you want it more fitted, up if you want it looser. So it's just like that. It's a little bit longer in the front, but it's like the perfect tank just to always tie up in a knot at the front with your high-waisted leggings. And here's the white. And I'm just looking online here, and yeah, I think they have like 8 different colors. And the white. It's just like a perfect tank. On the back, it has the little Lululemon symbol somewhere. Yeah, just in the corner right there. So it's muted. So yeah, it's just like a perfect everyday tank. Get the black and white. I think they have gray, and then it goes with anything. And then last up, they still have this coat, you guys. I wanted to show it again. I think I tried it on in one of my videos, and then I was like, I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale. I ended up getting this at the Bay for $180 Canadian with tax. Normally it retails for $300 and something plus tax, so I got an amazing deal. I always shop through Ebates too to save even more money. But yeah, it's just that cropped aloe puffer jacket. The hood is really good. It's big. The pockets are great. It's just like a great coat for wearing to the gym when it's cold. I've got so many compliments on this, especially like, I don't know if you guys ever watched my red coat storytime video. This color, I don't know, it attracts men like crazy. It's really bizarre, but so many strangers would come up to me and just be like, I just wanted to tell you, I love the color of that coat on you. Then they'd like ask me for coffee, and usually no one ever talks to me, but I swear, when you wear this color, it does something to men's brains. Okay, and then last up, this is just a little, I know it doesn't seem like anything significant, but I got it at Bulk Barn. It's just like the perfect little size for like a green juice or a smoothie in the morning. I believe these were $3.25, so I got a few of them, and then you can meal prep. So yeah, I'll try to find some on Amazon. I'm sure they have them somewhere there too. So I think that's all for this month, you guys. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention a book, sorry, I've been listening to on Audible. Always listening, reading to books. So if you guys have any recommendations, I love anything about health, fitness, anything that I can learn something about the human body, I love. So my favorite this month is the Obesity Code by Dr. Jason Fung. So it's just, I'll just say this. If you're somebody that still believes that calories in versus calories out, that's completely wrong. I've known this for years. I think the first time I read it was in Lynn Genet's book, but it's not so simple. So he does a really good job of summarizing it. He talks about the benefits of intermittent fasting, how obesity is not really, it doesn't really have anything to do with calories. It's more about your hormones, your insulin, and so on. So if that intrigues you at all, which hopefully it does, then I'll put a picture of the book up here. And I would recommend downloading an Audible. I believe it's him narrating it. I find when the author themselves narrates it, it's much more enjoyable. I love it. And he's very animated. So I would really recommend that book. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, one more thing. So 2 vegan products that I've really been liking. If you live in Toronto, I've bought them at Pusatari's or other health food stores probably have it, is the Deebs vegan tzatziki sauce. So it's just made with coconut yogurt, like dill vinegar and some spices. And then also the Riviera coconut-based yogurt. It is the closest thing I found to like a dairy-based yogurt, but it's cultured coconut and they are delicious. So that's it for today, you guys. I will hopefully see you back next week. Bye.